Hello, I'm Lone Wolf. Um, this segment is what I like to call safety first, crazy second. I want to let people know how stupid and dumb shit things that I've done, and know not to do them. My first thing is if you want to go river rafting, get hold of a river company, call them up, pay the fee, and go rafting. Don't go out and buy a raft from Kmart and think that you can just throw it into the White River. Even when me and my dad did it, we had at least we had a raft that could handle the river, but it wasn't a river raft. It was just a rubber raft. Equipment is most important. Your raft is the only thing between you and the water. Um, I my last trip with my dad's rubber rafts, he had two different rafts, and we had gotten a better one, but it still wasn't that good. And it's all about equipment. Um, I always been agile on the river. Um, Even all the river trips we ever took, I never fell out of the raft. Like the first trip, my dad was knocked out. Todd fell out a few times. Other friends and family that gone out had fallen out. But I'd never fallen out, and I was proud of that. Well, back to the White River again. We had done a lot of other rivers in between, but we were back on the White River again with this newer raft, second raft we had. And we came around a corner, and I don't know what we hit, but something hit the bottom of the raft and ripped the hole from the bow to the stern, ripped that floor completely in half. And the moment I saw it, I mean, it was in seconds. It just seemed like we hit something, and all of a sudden there's a hole in the middle of the raft. And I was sucked straight down through. First time in the water, I didn't fall out. I was sucked through, so I always said that. But still, first time in the water, and I'm getting up, and I'm going towards, and it's right underneath the bridge. And underneath this bridge, there's all this tree branches and roots. And so I grabbed hold of these roots and held on tight, and I thought I'm just going to pull myself up. And all of a sudden, the river just starts pulling me downstream. I don't know if it caught my raft, my life jacket, or whatever. And I bulked up, like hulked up, man, and just grabbed hold of that, pulled myself up out of that river. And my whole point about it is, if you don't have a good raft, you don't have you got to have the raft first. The raft was terrible. Then you have to have the life jackets and the wetsuits. You need the wetsuits on the rivers in Washington because most of them are glacier fed. They're cold, cold rivers. One thing I don't ever want to do again is be cold. I've been cold on the river, and so I take every precaution to be warm and have people on my raft be warm. I have a dry bag that's half full with extra clothing, just so if they became cold, I could bundle them up. I can layer them to keep them from getting hypothermia. This whole river rafting thing maybe seemed crazy, but like I said, it's safety first, crazy second.